Bitcoin right now is still trading within this sideways range we have been talking about in yesterday's video, and the relative strength index is coming back down again. Guys, in today's video we are going to have a look at the shorter term time frame of Bitcoin. We can check whether Bitcoin can break out to the upside right here or break out to the downside, and what will happen if one of these things is occurring. We are going, of course, to have a look at the stablecoin dominance chart, guys, and in today's video I want to show with you actually a chart that I found yesterday, which is actually very interesting on a macro scale, which potentially shows us that Bitcoin still is going to see a touch of the support potentially, and that could mean that we are going to surpass these lows right here. But I want to talk to that in today's video, so yeah, let's jump straight into it. And guys, I'm still a bit sick from yesterday, so that's why I have the camera put off. But if you like that I'm still recording a video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, because that is very, very much appreciated. Now let's start with the shorter term time frame. And actually nothing really changed since yesterday, because we're still trading in the sideways range. We haven't seen a breakout in the relative strength index, which would be a valid reason for a breakout in the price. Right, first we see the relative strength index. Afterwards we see the price follow. We haven't seen that yet. Stablecoin dominance also, we haven't seen a breakdown right here. It's just still in this uptrend on the relative strength index, showing us that this most likely is a retracement, and that most likely we will break down sooner or later. But as long as we are not doing that and this chart still goes up, then Bitcoin still will go down. So we have some support coming in here as well, where we broke above. You could see this as a potential W formation. You might even could look at this as a inverse head and shoulders right here, where we just broke above the neckline. But it looks like that this one is still in that bounce unless we break this support. So that would mean that the chances, looking at this specific chart, is for the shorter term time frame that Bitcoin might come down. But that doesn't mean that Bitcoin is losing this uptrend, because this behavior, price moving sideways and relative strength index coming down, that is actually quite bullish behavior generally. Okay, also when we have a look at the time frame of Bitcoin's rally, so in 2019 it took like 180 days from the low till the high. Right now we are roughly at 120 days. I'm not saying we are going to replicate that, but I just want to say, I want to give you some perspective in what kind of time frame rallies have lasted in previous occasions when Bitcoin finished the bear market and started a bull market. The first bull market rally, or the first rally after the bear market. And quickly have a look at whaleportal.com. Not too crazy things going on right here, guys. Things are actually quite neutral. We did got that increase in Bitcoin balance on exchanges, which is coming down slightly. This was already warning us earlier that we are going to see some distribution from 28,500. The funding rates are actually still coming down slightly. Premium index is negative. Open interest going sideways, and take a buy sell ratio a little bit neutral. So yeah, not too much clear signals over on this website right now. But yeah, still waiting for Bitcoin to leave this range, either to the upside or to the downside. And I actually would have thought that if we were to break out to the upside from this range, we're first going to see that in the relative strength index. So we first have to break above the declining resistance before we can actually do that. So always make sure to confirm it with the price, right? So right now as well, we have not yet seen a breakdown. But what if we do see a breakdown? What is an important level to watch? That is of course this level right here. That would be a roughly 25,000 US dollars. So guys, 25,000 is a level that I'm watching if Bitcoin managed to break to the downside. Then guys, I want to bring you to this chart, but before we are going to zoom into this chart, guys, I would highly appreciate every single one of you to drop a thumbs up. And if you are interested in getting more information about certain trades, more information about altcoins, make sure to join WhaleAlerts, guys. You can join WhaleAlerts by just signing up on Bybit with the affiliate link down below. You can also get a deposit bonus of up to $30,000 US. And if you are from the United States, you can also join using the Bitget exchange. You just go click right here on exchanges, and then you click on Bitget right here. You click on view. That will bring you to the Bitget page, where we have a very detailed written review about Bitget, and you can also find the average funding fee of Bitget. But if you click right here on visit Bitget, it will bring you with our affiliate link to the Bitget website. If you sign up over there, you can submit your user ID right here as well. That is for people that are living in the United States. Both, of course, are super awesome exchange, Bybit and Bitget. Now, guys, let's have a look at this chart, because this chart looks quite significant if you ask me. If we have look at it from a macro scale right here, and that is, we have a very big channel basically here, and the channel is really getting respected. So we can see that the bottom of the channel is being respected right here as support, and as resistance right here has been acting as support. It was the top of the 2017 bull market. It was the bottom of the 2019 or 18 bear market. The middle was the top of the first run of the rally in 2019. And you can see that the crash in March 2020 was again at the bottom, and the Bitcoin top in what we have seen the previous bull market was also at the top of the channel. So guys, this is actually quite crazy if you ask me, because this is such a significant channel. And you can see it right here as well. We broke the middle of the channel, we retest, bam, we come down. The only thing that worries me a little bit about this bigger channel is that we haven't seen a touch with the support yet, with the uptrending support. And like I said, I'm not that bearish right now, because I still think Bitcoin could be in this uptrend. We have to take it level for level, of course. If we break down in the shorter term time frame, we break out to the downside. We have to see how it reacts on 25k. If we really lose some support levels like $25,000 US, yeah, things could look rather more bearish than bullish. But so far, when I'm looking at these charts and I'm looking at the stablecoin dominance, I definitely am more bullish on Bitcoin than bearish. But it doesn't mean we can get a small pullback in the shorter term time frame, right? I just don't think this rally has really ended yet. That's what I think. But we do have this bigger channel, and we haven't touched that support yet. So I think there is a possibility that we are going to touch this support sometime in the future. But the further in time we are going to meet this level, the higher this level will be. Right? That would be like if we would touch it right now, which would be very unlikely, because Bitcoin is quite far from this level, right? But if we were to touch that further in time, so let's say we touch it like this, we touch it and then we come down, then we could maybe touch it right here, or maybe even earlier, depending a little bit. But you get my point, right? The further in time we meet this level, the lower it will be, or the higher it will be. So that if we would touch it in January 2024, it would be at roughly $20,000 US. But it does look like a very significant channel, and it is interesting to point out that we haven't seen a touch with this channel before. So, but another thing I want to tell you, another thing that's actually really important, is that we have to look at things based on time, right? And this time period really corresponds with a 4-year cycle low. That is also not a coincidence that we have a massive capitulation event exactly on the date we are, or on the period that we are expecting a 4-year cycle low. So I still believe that this were the lows in the price of Bitcoin. However, I also do believe that sometime in the future we will touch this uptrend in support from this bigger channel. Sometime in the future we will do that. Right now, when we have a look at this smaller declining channel right here, we can also see this is very significant. The middle is getting respected very significantly, and that is one of the most important things you basically want to be watching when drawing these channels. You want to have, of course, that the support and resistance is being respected, but the middle is evenly important as well. That is how you can actually identify whether you draw a good channel or not. If the middle is not getting respected whatsoever, then your channel probably is wrong. So that is also what I've learned in the past. So that's why I thought this one is so significant, because the middle is quite crazy. The middle is the exact top of the 2019 small little bull run after we got a correction from that and started this massive bull market in 2020, going until 2021. So yeah, guys, this is basically what I'm watching. Like I said, short term, we could come down, but I don't think this rally is over yet, because we are seeing bullish retracement signs on Bitcoin. We are seeing bearish retracement signs on the stablecoin dominance. However, structure as of now still points to Bitcoin potentially going lower before we can go higher. Make sure to confirm breakout in the relative strength index, breakdown in the stablecoin dominance. If you want to get alerts on this stuff, make sure to join WhaleAlerts with the affiliate link down below. Just signing up on Bybit, you can also get a deposit bonus of up to $30,000 US. If you join bitget, you will get you also get a deposit bonus, and the first couple of traders, there are still some slots left for that, will get $100 US, or actually a 10% deposit bonus, which means that if you would deposit $1,000 US, you would already get a $100 US bonus. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to smash up the like button. That is very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I love you all very much, and I wish you all an awesome day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.